One of the best smelling parking lots in the NFL. The tailgating's over now in Kansas City. It's football time at Arrowhead Stadium here in KC. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. Off we go from Kansas City. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
They're on the 24-yard line.
Ready, set.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
You know, I was trying to turn my TV up.
Ready up. Get it. 70, 70, get the wolf. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Ready? Back to 60, Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Open man, left side. He's got it. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ready?
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Ready? Go!
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. An electrifying run, bringing it all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 45 yards.
Well, how about that for a statement on your opening drive, Mike? I mean, we knew coming in that they wanted to get this run game going, and man, boy, did they ever.
Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Blown back in the backfield. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Go! Cut 19! Cut 19!
As he looks to throw. They're called in at the 2. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
On the ready.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll try to run this one in. Oh, the defense beats him in the backfield. They stop him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Ready, set.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Ready.
And he'll take it on in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Ravens. That is second TD catch of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he's going to go out of bounds, though there are markers on the field as the officials will sort this one out. There's a handoff out of the gun. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 46, here's second and 6.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's third down and
Outbreaking
6.
routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Yellow. 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Get in the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Now a give up the middle. Has some room inside the 30. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, Baltimore.
We had a feeling coming into the game that they were going to get this guy plenty of touches, and you can see from this early success why. The defense is going to have to make some adjustments here because they have had no answers thus far.
On the double. Back. Steady.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he will score! Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and through. And the Ravens move out on top, 14-0.
Chiefs nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's going to finally be ushered out of bounds all the way up by midfield.
The 50-yard line.
Yellow. Arms go on, 80. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Arms high.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, lady. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Where's it?
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. No chance at all. He'll go down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. 180.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Yep.
Throwing is Mahomes. Try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6.
Hey, 57 colors. There's a water, right? What's that?
Here's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
He's forced out of bounds.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
15.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Yellow. There's a water, right? Where's that?
We'll try to get this one on the ground. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
15. Come back. 15.
Here's Mahomes. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Back to 60. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 70.
Trying to start on the ground. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Back To the ground, he'll get it again. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, there hasn't been a whole lot for this crowd to be excited about on either side of the ball, but at least now the defense is trying to be that spark. Nice tackle for loss there. Can they do something to build upon to try to get this team going?
3rd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's a big one for the Ravens. 41 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be. So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
Good defense.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Yellow. Fight on Easton. Fight on Easton. Yellow. 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 Let's go on, Eddie. Right side.
1st down throw. Mahomes. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Namde Malapike working his way in to earn his 2nd sack of this 1st half.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds. But the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Attack, attack.
Hey, Slim said stop drinking them Blue Moon.
1st half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, Eddie. Attack, attack. Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
17.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up 3rd and real long.
Yellow. Hey, please, please. Right side.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That's hard. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
Fight on Easton. Fight on Easton. Right.
They'll give on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, as been the case this entire 1st half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offense.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Yellow. Hero 15.
Now, Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete.
You ain't got time to think. You ain't even blitzing
just
like
to
that.
avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle.
Looks like you're a first player, man, bro.
Too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Keep going for it. All right.
Ready, ready.
Thank you.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw here to begin the drive.
I mean, he's made the ball
And
off.
he's going to be taken down.
There's a ton of time left in this game. They don't need to feel like this is desperation mode, but they do feel the urgency to get stops. And that sack's going to go a long way to getting them off the field here. Continue to come away giving up no points. Give the ball back to your offense and see if they can start chipping away.
That's quickly out to Williams. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here's a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Back to 60. Back to 60.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
Come back.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback. Has come out to the 20-yard line.
20-yard line.
See what you get. Study long, study wrong.
Yellow. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. As receiver on the in-cut, he's got it. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Yellow. Argelani. 15, 15. Hey, 57, 57.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Yellow.
Look at this. They go with their tight end on 3rd down. And the drive is still up. He's got the first down up to the 44.
And when you've got that big body in the backfield, I mean, why not give him a chance to use that size to pick up first down? I mean, you're not looking for a home run. You're not looking for a touchdown. Just get north and south and keep this drive alive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
43! 43! Yellow! That's a lot.
To throw is Mahomes. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Yellow!
On the ground, it's the tight end. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
At the 37-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 43! That's a lot!
Patrick to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over.
And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Yeah, and this play, Mike, is really just the epitome of what we've seen this entire game. They have not been able to get anything going offensively. It almost seems like they've been operating going in reverse the entire day. In this case, another run, another loss.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Forced to his right. He keeps it himself. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, KC.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
Oh.
And he will get it.
I'm sorry.
Touchdown, Kansas City. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
Come on. Set.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
18 on the play.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Ready? Jackie Lion.
The defense is like the
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll take this up to the 48-yard line. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70 Lions. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And that one will be thrown down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is hard. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact.
You audible.
But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding
You
the blocking
audible.
scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole together. He takes
You
advantage
run
of
that
the
play
scheme,
back
and
where
next thing
he
you know, he hits his head on the
where he
goalpost.
was wide open. Just see if he audible. Because I hurried up. Yeah, see if he audible.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
And then he audible his play. Yeah, you did, Nitty. I told you.
Wait. Let's go.
Yeah, but you did something to where it out of the play like made it flip.
First down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
He said he did.
Yellow. Where's that?
They'll run the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
It's a loss of 2.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down.
Ooh.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
First and 10.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
He's right here, but he's right over there. He's got to jump.
Here we go. Stretch.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
70.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That cover, what is that? Cover 1, cover 2?
60 Eagles.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
No, the regular.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Best of the best, the regular. The one I'm playing in right now.
Ravens sending the punt team out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead.
So you got to send out the racing.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
That's far near shooting.
Up the middle they
Oh,
go.
he's broke.
He's got it to the 35-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Here's a run with their tight end.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one broken up. It is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Ready, set. Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that ball. Good for a Raven 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, like, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I have the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Back to 60.
They'll look to throw.
I should have reception.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. Big return at the end. He's going to get out of bounds.
Pretty good, D.
Close to midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible.
He's moving around in that
I
pocket.
think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here.
The ball carrier. He was taken down at the 50-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
Here's Mahomes. And that's going to be
This is set up on
incomplete.
you.
They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Laporta in motion. He'll drop to throw. Working 3 down.
Woo!
It is
Oh, broke that shit for a touchdown.
and he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line.
Hey, that's what you just did to me? Oh, my
Play there
God.
for Baltimore. An even 40.
I didn't audible?
First down, Ravens.
Nah, you shouldn't have nobody good. I ain't had nobody good when you did this to me.
Line of scrimmage is the
I just
15.
did the same thing you did
It's
to me.
1st and 10.
Hey. Rocco
I'll
80.
tell you that.
Ready, right?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his big tight end. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Baltimore. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good. And the Ravens will open it up even further.
Nitty Slim said we play again, yo, in the other league. He said we play in the other league, Bengals and Steelers. Yeah, you, man. You play me.
The kickoff team
Again.
is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Yellow. Spice it.
On play action, it's Mahomes.
He's broken the field, man.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks. And I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass. But if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Yellow. Spice it.
Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Third and 9.
On Sunday.
You don't get to pick no play. Whatever.
Yellow. Let's go, Blue Lady.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now Mahomes. That's caught. Left side is complete. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down.
You don't let me pick
It's
the
a gain of 12 on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
He works free, right side, and he will
Is he a fullback or a linebacker? What is he? Linebacker? Down the
good looking
Come on.
rushing touchdown there. Offensive line
Get out of
does
here.
its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Chiefs are able to cut into the deficit.
Ravens 28, Chiefs 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past
come
the
on.
30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
I did too. So, sometimes it happens to me.
Nitty. Cut. Baylor's hike. Nitty. Cut.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh!
The pressure is too much, and he goes down.
One
Chiefs
quarterback
can call the
alone.
first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
What really stood out about that last play is the job the quarterback did keeping his eyes downfield despite the pocket collapsing around him. He was able to shake off that first guy, but by the time he did, it allowed the rest of that rush to get home, and they were able to clean things up.
Gotta stop this.
Let's go. 60 average. Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be...
Oh, you guys in your scoop.
Great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
Go for it, but I ain't gonna do that.
Ravens bring their punt team out. As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. Oh, looked like he was at a scene for a moment. He's taken down after a solid return. Here is 1st and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
A throw behind his
I'm
man.
glad,
Can't
boy.
reel it back in.
He's about
Now
to
go
get
down as
your
an
skull
incompletion.
crushed.
So there's a sense of urgency with these RPOs, especially in the NFL game, because your linemen, they're thinking it's a run, so you can't allow them to get downfield. So that's where this quick decision-making from the quarterback is so critical, and the timing of this one just wasn't quite right and falls incomplete.
Hey, 43.
Feel like I just did that. Flipping my dude.
Mahomes now on second down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Yellow.
They'll run here.
Not getting that.
Pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Here we go. This is fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Hey, color. I don't need to. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And it is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Ready? Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Williams in motion. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the
Nitty, you gonna play after this or what?
His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an
Okay,
underneath
you can.
crossing route,
Just give me like
and he
5
does the
minutes.
rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Vikings.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Good game.
So it is a win here for the
Give me
visitors,
5 minutes.
the Ravens. They're 8.
Give me points for that game. No. We got 57. Who I play next? The Saints. I got a free win and then a bye.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the North Shore of the Allegheny and Ohio Rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Savor them while you can, football fans. Just 2 weeks left in our regular season as we get underway in Week 17. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Red, yellow.
Throwing on their first play. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Back play straight ahead. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Watch out now. 50 Furious, 33. Yellow. Hut, hut.
Back to the well again. All he can get is a yard here, Bruce. It's going to be 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready. Blue, 32. Needle blue. Black ultra. Black shot.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. It's on target to Moore. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
10 cycles. Set.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Fury, yellow. Set.
Here's a throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go. Here we go. 45. White. Hut, hut.
3rd and long for him here. He's holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And they'll down this kick at the 11-yard line, so long field ahead on this next possession. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Setting up the screen. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches. He's going to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
An 8-yard pickup. And a Bengal 1st down.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's going to be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And 2nd down only works out for a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards the pickup that time, partner. They're set up closer. 4th and goal upcoming. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field positions. They get set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready up.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Second down now. They need 7.
Down. Black 40. White. Ready.
Throwing now off the play action. someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at the start of the next quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bengals get the game's first points here in the second. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
McPherson at the point after. Near that right upright, but it sneaks in. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The kicking team out there now for the Bengals, and they're going to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Now give left side. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be second and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here we go. Set. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Counterplay here, Warren. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
To throw here on first down. To his wide out, it's a screen. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Set, hut. 10 black. Ready.
He's dropping back to throw. It's a screen play to Warren. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Set, hut, hut.
Warren here from the gun. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Offensive line fast.
5, 6. Steal.
Brings up second and 7.
Hey, green. Set, hut.
Now looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ready,
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10.
set, Ready. Red 38. 6. Mega. Set cut.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Ready. Pause red. Yellow, go. Blue striker. Hut.
Throwing from the gun here. Driving across the 15-yard line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start to fight back for their first points of this game. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41. Back to throw. Jump off caught by his back. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. One of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Throw it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers will get it back with some time to work with. We reached the 2-minute warning.
Here we go. Set.
Warren running between the tackles. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
Offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
With that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Ready.
And McGinn running right. One good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Set, hut. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Trying an inside give reward. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Set. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's this underneath to Warren. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Here we go. Set. Red, 38. Set.
That one's caught by Jefferson. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 21-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Black 40. Beetle blue. Set. Hut.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Incomplete from the
Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
21-yard line.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Set. Ready. Yellow, 22. Steel, black. Hut.
Sticking to the air here. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Red. Yellow. 52 blue. Red. Cycle. Set.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. He's caught. He's got ground. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Come on, set. 6. Mega 50. Green. Claws red. Ready.
In the red zone on 1st. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Down. 33. Ready.
They'll work against the blitz. And he will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take the lead just before halftime. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and you get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
one, splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bengals 7.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Here we go, here we go. 6 feet by 6.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That fall's incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Good first half. Yeah. No, take off on your road.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away.
I just don't know how to play this.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking, 8-6, go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Hits him on the out. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains. Gotta move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, they'll run. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, this one you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It's 3rd down.
Okay, ready? Get up.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And they get to him again. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
This one well struck and angled toward the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Airing it out to start this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. This is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. They managed 22 on the rim and a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Ready up.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go. 10 cycles. Red 38. Hut, hut.
First and 10, looking to throw. Caught by one out of the backfield. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Set, ready. Black shot. Set.
Looking to throw here.
He's so wide open.
The Steelers calling their first timeout. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Ready, set.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Let's go. 33, yellow. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That's a downfield work in the left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Set.
A give now from the gun. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Black 40. Hut.
They'll hand it off to Warren. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
31. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 7.
Waste of time.
On the set.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready.
They read that screen perfectly. Interception. Picked off by Jack Sawyer.
They'll take over 1st and 10. 29-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So second down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
There's a dive up the middle. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Where one defender failed, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Third down, and they need to get 10. They'll air it out on third. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Black ultra. Ready. 45. White.
Throwing from his own end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They get 27 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Hitting him on the dive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Steelers with the ball. They are leading, but not by a lot. Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Blue 32.
They're throwing it. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
You don't blue. Let's go now.
Throw here, 3rd down. Getty's under pressure, and he goes down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And this one gets just beyond midfield before sailing out. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll throw to begin this drive. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Fits it through the middle. No yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 from the 32. Here's the handoff. He's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, he got way too much under that one. Too high, that's incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Bring it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Who you playing?
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dive play straight ahead. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hand off to the back. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
I think we've all become very accustomed, and I'll raise my hand and saying these tight ends are almost like bona fide receivers, big receivers. But they show you right there, when they can be powerful blockers, it can make a huge difference in a run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too. Because a run like that now, well, leaves a whole playbook wide open for you.
2nd and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Another carry for him. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. They send a tight end in motion. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals cut it to a point late in this one. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
Okay.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Go!
This drive with a design run. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here we go. 33, yellow. Zoom, black. 6, mega. Ready?
Setting up to pass. On the sideline, Brown brings it in. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ready. 60 reps. 60 reps. Set.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining.
Set, ready. Pause, rest, 50, green.
Back to throw.
Oh, shit.
Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got 1 hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Okay, right.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Set, cut. Watch 10, black. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Blue, 32. Edo blue. Hi.
Here he is to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And they won't be able to return this one as it sails out of bounds. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go now. 70 Lion. Go.
He'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10.
60 Warriors 17. 19 Lion.
Here he is to throw. He's going deep this time. And this was incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now to throw. He's loaded another one up. And he's off the mark there. 2 behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. Got to block that missed kick from their minds and refocus. Still a win to be had as overtime has begun. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
First throw of overtime. Finds his fullback. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Offense at the the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on second down.
30, red, yellow. Cut.
Back now, pressure coming. Chased out to his right. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, 7 to go on this opening drive of overtime.
Let's go. Black 40, green jack. Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. Got his man, that's Brown again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go, set.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. He only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Go pink. 10 black. Claws red. Flight 2.
They get about that shit.
Ready.
Back to throw now. He's got Brown on the slant. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
On the set.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready. Red 38. Huge yellow. Black shot. 6 mega. Ready.
This time looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
Number 84. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Got it.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7.
45. White. Blue striker. Hut.
To throw. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. They've got to keep moving quick here.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Blaster. 6.
Go play action on 1st down. Taking a chance to the end zone. And he has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers break the tie and go up by 6.
first thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
They're out to try and tack on the extra point. Good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Bengals 14.
Challenge has been laid down, partner. And it's time. And in the end, he's able to get it to the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
No, what's that?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, set. 60 back.
They'll work against the blitz. Throw left side, complete. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Cincinnati.
So make a check in the win column for the Steelers. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory.